Okay, so this is a review of Final Approach by Lock Interactive. First thing really to review on this is as soon as you open it, this menu actually looks really, really nice. You're inside of a hangar and it's pretty detailed. I mean, obviously it's got a cartoony style graphic, and just because that is the game, it's that kind of style of game. But the whole environment looks pretty, it looks nice, and this menu system is really nice. I've gone into a lot of games and text hasn't always been sort of crystal clear. It's been a little blurred, it's been various other things. And actually the font, the boldness on this is really nice. One thing I did find problematic wise is this essentially is in the exact centre of the room, I believe. So when you have your headset in the middle of the room, the first time you put it on, you're actually kind of standing in the middle of the menu. Which, you know, probably needs maybe an idea of saying, well, obviously when people put the headset on, they're going to be in the centre of the menu, so it might be good to move that slightly further back, but I mean, that's if I'm being really, really niggly. The actual game itself, you spawn into this essentially room here, where you're essentially given missions. So you're the boss, with Nigel giving you a chat. And you've got settings you can adjust, so obviously if you're lagging out a bit, you can just turn down certain settings. So let's turn these down, see what happens. You know, it's very fluid, it's very nice. I didn't feel like there was any kind of difficulty in setting up. I mean, you've got multilingual stuff. Not sure what the room layout one does, because that's grayed out. But it is a pretty good system. I'm going to do free play. Oh, no, I can't do free play on this account because I haven't unlocked it. But okay, let's go back to story mode. Essentially, what it's doing is it's making sure you know what the hell you're doing before you go to play. So you pick a mission and you literally just sort of press start. What I like about that is it's kind of like scrolling on a tablet, and it's a very easy, smooth scroll on the tablet. So the first thing that I would say about this is the first time I opened it, or the first time I played this, it was a few months back when I very first tried Vive. And I thought, well, yeah, this is cool, I can fly planes around, I can land them. But now I actually have the game sort of in our office, and I've been tinkering around with it a fair bit. What I really like is the fact it's essentially like a toy set. You know, I mean, how many times as a kid did you have like toy cars, toy planes, and all that kind of stuff on a tabletop, or just on your living room floor? And you know, you'd push them around and like me, and all this. And I think this is absolutely awesome. I mean, you've got all these games. I mean, it really is like having a playset and being God, really, over this little section. Now, this is the first level that just teaches you what to do and how to play. So I'm going to run through that, because obviously the next couple of levels get harder and harder and harder. Now, when I say it's like a kid's playset, that's how it looks. Once you start playing, it actually gets a lot more complicated than that. So let's land the few planes first, and then I think it should start our game. So let's just start throwing some problems our way. I'm just going to land a couple of these. So essentially, you grab a plane, you tell it where you'd like it to fly, and you try and bring it into the runways to land. But I love it. I'm fascinated by just the detail and that going on. Now, when you watch these videos on YouTube or any other sort of 2D media, you'll be surprised how much it doesn't really represent the actual game. So, you know, you're seeing this in a very 2D way, really. But I can tell you for a fact, this literally looks like I took it out of the box and stuck it on a toy set in front of me. It doesn't in any way look, well, rubbish, basically. It looks good. The only thing I think on the tutorial level is the plus be able to get in here and play with these planes as well. And there's a military one up here, I believe. You know, and I just think that that's fantastic. The fact you've got all this detail, a little setup of essentially a model set, and then you've got a fun game trying to land these planes. And if you get it wrong, they do blow up. And you also need to take them off as well. So now that one's down, tap this one to take it off. So once you've landed a couple of planes, it sort of says, right, let's move on to the next thing. And we need to get this little bit here. So let's take that plane off. Now, where is that thing gone? There's a helicopter somewhere, I believe. There it is. So you're actually not only landing things like aeroplanes, putting out fires, you're actually generally performing sort of tasks that you would just go, oh, I want to move that over there. So essentially you bring down the chopper, you can lower that down, pick that up, then we take this over to where we want it. You can also raise and lower this bit. Okay, now see it's running low on fuel. Let's get this thing over to its helicopter. Got no planes ready to take off. So this is where it gets fun, okay? So there's now seagulls on the runway. So we have to land, and we have to scare them off with a foghorn. Or with an air horn even, but a foghorn. Same thing really. And then you can open this up and zoom back out. And we've got it. Oh, here we go. So you see this plane's on fire. Let's get this thing landed. And you have to make it a very gentle land, because if you don't, they just explode as they hit the floor. Now I find this game is actually really, really entertaining. Something about it just makes it fantastic. I think it's interactive, it's unique. I feel like it's almost like you're just running an entire airport, but it's in such a fun, entertaining way. You know, it's not like Airport Simulator or something like that. It really is just, well, hella fun, to be honest. Okay. So now, oh god, now I'm in charge. Let's get some of these planes down. And I'm only doing a quick review really, just to show you what this game is kind of about and what you can do. Let's get this plane in the air. So let's come on, take off before you get in. Come on, yep, we got this. So, you know, up he goes, whee, and then down it comes. Yeah, it really goes. Probably time to get that yellow chopper's been in there a long time. Let's get the yellow chopper down, let's run that fuel. And the planes, they look fine. But, oh, that was close, did you see that? That plane almost took out the other one, he's fine. See, that's so damn fine. Well, good job here, boys. So essentially that's the first level. It gets a bit, they start popping up balloons for me to blow up soon, things like that. And eventually you go into bigger airports and bigger cities, and it just becomes far more complicated, and you end up sort of handling aeroplanes, handling baggage, putting aeroplanes into the correct terminals, avoiding people who are like carrying the luggage, the vehicles, because, you know, as they state in the game, or as Nigel states, you know, they just don't really care about anything else. So you've got this beautiful panel as well, which is really easy to access from the controller, as to interact with. So, you know, telling me I need to land 4 planes to get to the next section, you know, so let's get him down. So that might be too steep, so I might just kill that pilot. Let's get you on the ground. Go on, you get, oh no, you did land. What about you? Are you going to explode or are you going to land? Oh, you just give up. You're a pansy pilot. So we've landed 2 out of 4. That should tick up. Now I'm hoping this just ticks up straight away. Here we go, 3 out of 4. Oh, yep. So 4 out of 4. So we've completed that. Okay, so yeah, so in free play, obviously you just carry on going more and more and more. Oh, I've never seen this before. So to get instructions. Okay, so if you pull the trigger on your handset, it actually gives you instructions. It's interesting that the fly pad only opens in one hand as well. I'm left-handed, by the way, so that's why it's this way around. If you're a righty, I'm guessing you're going to keep this one in your right hand. Yeah, I mean, overview of the whole game is it's fun. I actually think you could get a lot of entertainment out of this game, many hours, many hours. And I think it's really good. I do think that on the more complicated levels, it's quite CPU intensive. So if you haven't got a fast CPU, then obviously once you start hitting level 3, 4, and you get a lot of airplanes going on, a lot of planes, a lot of different problems. Obviously while they're still making it, it's not going to be perfect anyway. But just be aware it is quite heavy on the old CPU. Whereas this first level is nice and smooth, nice and easy. And very quickly you adapt to feeling like you want to look after this airport, it's yours. And I quite enjoy it when everything's going wrong and there's fires, like this guy, he's on fire, get you down to the ground. Panic grips your soul a little bit, but it is worth it. It does feel fun. I mean, you know, he's on fire and you're like, right, where are you? Just put you out. You know. Although I did say this when we did this live on stream that I would love to be able to dual wield these things. I think that dual wielding them would be a helpful thing. Right, oh god, I said explosions. I know it's thunder, so you also get like thunder, and as the thunder hits the planes, they get damaged like this poor boy. I don't know if we can intentionally damage them in thunder though. Let's give that a shot. Oh yeah, you go back, stay under thunder. Let's fly you through the cloud. Do you get injured? Okay, intentionally flying them through the cloud does cause problems apparently. Oh, you're on. I mean, they're taking a pounding, I'll give them that. Oh. I want to try and get as many through that cloud as possible. Oh, cloud's moving. Okay, and just for those out there that would enjoy crashing a plane, let's do it. Let's go smash, smash, and smash. Oh well, you survived that. I don't know how. You should take out that one. Boom. I don't know if you can take this one out. It'll be interesting to see if as he lands. And loop to loop and down. Oh, it can take it out. So he does a loop to loop. Here he comes and boom. I mean, all the firemen come running in that. I mean, I do think that this sort of these little details are quite fun. It's an entertaining game. So yeah, hit it up on the store and give it a try. I think it was on sale today. It may have come off sale now, but I'm pretty sure I saw it on sale the other day. But I mean, to be honest, I think it is worth it. It's definitely got replayability to it anyway. Well, that's our review of Final Approach. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be doing more reviews as time progresses on a variety of other games and applications, things like virtual desktop, things like that. So yeah, we'll see you later.